Part 3, if you set up your LLC or corporation expecting anonymity and privacy, those days are gone. So what do you have to disclose besides the ownership percentages and the control? Well, interestingly, for each owner of 25% or more or control people, you must disclose the name, the address, the date of birth, and the passport number or driver's license. That's a little bit invasive if you ask me, but folks, it's all in the name of, protecting ourselves from terrorism and money laundering, which obviously is a big deal. And this is the only way the government can go after terrorists and money launderers, by adding more paperwork on the back of small business. Now for the part you waited for. Who can access this information? In theory, any federal government agency can use this for enforcement of laws, including for tax administration and intelligence and foreign affairs and national security. But when you hear tax administration, does that make you a little bit nervous? It should, and it could. There's also a provision for sharing of information with states, which means that states can access this information. Now, what's also written into the rule is, in theory, this information is not supposed to be available under a Freedom of Information Act request. Our privacy has changed in this country, and this is the way it's currently described. These are the rules that are coming. This is what we have to do to comply with the law. These are the fines and penalties for failing to comply with the law. Should you be worried? Maybe, but what you really should be doing is talking with your counsel, your accountant, your lawyer, your business advisor on why you established your LLC or corporation and what your aims and goals are. And if your strategy has been affected by this, maybe it's time right now, here in 2023, to restructure some of those things into a form that's more appropriate for what you're doing so that you can comply with the law. And then in short, going forward in 2024, you definitely need a plan and a strategy in place to make sure you comply with the law, because the fines, to be honest, they're outrageous. Now, folks, if you have any questions or comments here in this section or in this series, add it below and like and share so we can get the word out to other business people, because you're not hearing this on the news, you're not reading it in the paper. This is definitely going to affect you. And I think probably your friends, your colleagues, your peers, other business people, they're going to be interested to know this information. So pass it along.